Sometimes the best moments in life start with the simplest idea. Drive into the mountains and let's see what happens. A campfire by Kenai Lake, a perfectly grilled steak, breathtaking views that words can't capture. The night's calm as an eagle flies by, the crackle of a fire, and the calm of the wilderness wrapping around you. But out here, Alaska always has one last surprise waiting for you. The adventure of living life with no script. I live in a Volkswagen Vanagon, out exploring the wilds of Alaska. And my name is Steve. Welcome to my journey.
How's it going, everybody? We are headed to the mountains to go do some camping. Might be some snow tonight, actually, up high. It's supposed to pour rain down here in the lowlands, so I'm tired of sitting in the rain. I figured I would go play in the mountains. Hopefully we get some snow tonight. We're currently bombing down the road here at a staggering, almost 65 miles an hour. That's as fast as this thing really likes to go, so glad to have you along for the adventure. Should be a pretty good time. I got all kinds of goodies in here with me. I got campfire wood and food, and we're grilling, and we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff today. So, welcome aboard. I don't know where this blue sky came from, but it's kind of welcome, actually. It's been rainy and nasty. We did get a little snow the other day, but not enough to really call a measurable amount of snow. I think it was less than a quarter of an inch. I did forget to mention earlier that tonight, up in Anchorage, which is about a 2-hour drive north of where I'm at currently, they're having 100-mile-an-hour winds and up to 5 inches of rain. So that's just a crazy amount of rain, especially for this time of year. It's not a typical. They're saying it might be a record if it actually does what they're thinking it's going to do. So I'm not going to go up north. I don't want to get my head blown off, and I really don't want to be in that much rain. I grew up in Washington State, so I've seen enough rain for 2 lifetimes. And it's pretty breezy down here. I was lucky I was maintaining 55 miles an hour back there, and I was with my foot flat on the floor. Can't wait to TDI swap. This thing will move right down the highway then. This is Cooper Landing. It's the Kenai River Bridge right over where that car just went. Those are the beautiful mountains surrounding Kenai Lake. It's not looking overly promising to get where I want to go, but we're going to give it a shot. This is a synchro, so we will see how far we can get. There's a lot of slush down here in the lowland, and we've got to climb, so I don't know. I've been here in my big truck before and didn't get up, so I guess we'll find out here in a minute. It's kind of weird. January in Kenai Lake is still water. That's definitely kind of different. It's usually froze solid with tons of people out there ice fishing on it by now. I'm trying to get up here a little ways so we can camp beside the lake. So hopefully we get there. Otherwise, it's still a beautiful drive. I'm sorry if my windshield is showing up on the screen. I will, yeah, if I hit the squirters right now, we won't be able to see anything. So hopefully the GoPro's not picking up too much of that. It is a beautiful day though. Wow. It's been a while. Okay, here's a little bit better view, and not through my windshield. Oops. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to rain and be nasty and super windy, but so far so good. I know it's coming. I can see it in the forecast for tonight. And that's Kenai Lake down there through the trees. Ooh, that wind's cold, and it's above freezing. It's 33 degrees Fahrenheit currently, so
And that's what the roads look like. They're not too slippery. And unfortunately, that's where somebody ended up with their truck, down in the hole. So, yeah, definitely got to be careful back here. This is Snug Harbor Road in Cooper Landing. Should have put my gimbal on. It's, unfortunately, it's going to probably be a little bouncy through here. Beautiful Kenai Lake. So unfortunately in these clips right here, I bumped the camera when I set it down and put it into time lapse. This is where we're camping. Fog's trying to roll in, hopefully it doesn't. This is how I like to rough it. Got a campfire, got my barbecue going, got my favorite vehicle, and I'm feet away from Kenai Lake. This is roughing it, Alaska style. 34 degrees Fahrenheit and 50 degrees in the van somehow. Not quite sure how that happened, but I'm guessing it's probably still warm in there from when I got here. That is the Solo Stove bonfire. I bought that just for occasions like this. Ah, that lake is beautiful. Yep, this is roughing it for sure. I could rough it like this every day, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. Okay, got the steak on the grill. I'll cover that up here in a second. Oh, that's gonna be tasty. Be nice. We got some northern lights tonight before it gets foggy. I'd enjoy some northern lights on this scenery, especially when it reflects off the lake. There's an eagle flying. Wish I would have caught it just a little bit earlier in its flight because it was right over the lake where you could see it really clear. My steak is done. I'm gonna eat dinner real quick. Sit by this campfire as long as possible. Eventually I'll end up inside there. I got some fun stuff in there too though. Delicious. So what do you guys like to bring? Kind of a basic guy. I prefer lots of meat. And I like grilling vegetables. Fresh fish if you can catch it. Which I live in Alaska, so it's kind of hard not to catch fish. With all that crummy weather we've been having, this is kind of a nice change. I'm glad I decided to leave Soldotna and get out of town, because it's supposed to rain there tonight. Good stuff. So, some of you have asked why I started van life. Well, it's nights like this. When you live this close to paradise, it's hard to not want to get out and do stuff. I'm glad you guys joined me for this. Hopefully it's a beautiful evening. So, question for everybody. What do you guys like to do when you're out camping? You like to sit by the campfire? You like to read? Drop something in the comments. Let me know what you guys like to do. And right on cue, Looks like it's gonna be a full moon tonight. There's a little fog line there. Full moon. Beautiful lake. Might have fun trying to get out of here tomorrow. I just saw the forecast is 21 to 26 inches of snow in the next 24 hours, and it's supposed to start about 10 p.m. and it is currently 5:20. So that could definitely make coming up that hill a little more challenging. But hey, we're here for an adventure, right? Here's a sound we didn't hear too much in the last video. A heater that stays on. My new heater came in, I got it installed last night, and we're out camping. It's nice to have a heater again. Camping without a heater in Alaska, not quite as much fun as everybody thinks it could be. Definitely was chilly a few times. I was not enjoying waking up every morning with ice in my mustache. So if you haven't tried that, I wouldn't recommend it. Not a lot of fun. Well, the clouds are moving in. Fire's still going. Came inside, flipped on the old Nintendo Switch. I'm just sitting here playing some games. Gonna kill a couple hours because it's only 7:30. And I don't want to go to bed this early because I will be up at midnight, and that would not be a good thing. Anyhow, I'll play a game for a little bit, maybe watch a movie, and then I'm gonna call it a night. And we'll pick up tomorrow. Yeah, I've got enough electronics over here to keep me going for a month. Come on, really? Again? What the heck? This heater probably has less than 6 hours on it. I know you can't see it, but the wind is howling. The waves are slapping on the beach, and my heater, my new heater, just bit the dust. I took it apart real quick to look at it, and the fan in this one's definitely toast because it makes all these really cool crunching sounds. So yeah, good times. Anyhow, I'm gonna get back in bed and go back to sleep. Okay, it is 4:20 a.m. and I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna have to order another heater, it looks like. Hopefully I can get up out of here okay. It's only been snowing just a little while. It's more of a sleet than a snow. Wind is definitely howling though. That's the road I gotta go up, so I'm gonna go up and around. But it actually said in the book that it was a fan issue, and I pulled the cover off and the fan is just junk. I mean, it just crunches. It doesn't spin hardly at all. So I'm guessing the bearings already went out in this one. Not impressed so far. Yes, I know I should have bought a quality one, but unfortunately I just don't have the funds to do it. I dropped all my other funds on other parts.